Today I'm hiking the Mecan River segment of the Ice Age Trail. As you can see, there's a couple bikes there. One's mine. Other people parked here, so pretty popular day for hiking. It's beautiful weather, about, I don't know, between 50 and 60 degrees, slight wind, and partly sunny, partly cloudy. So it should be a nice hike. The first part of this hike, a couple miles before we get to the Mecan River tunnel channel, I'll be going over some hills and going down some steep hills, I guess. We also have a dispersed camping area that we can check out for long distance hikers. It's always fun to take a look at those and see what they're like. So let's go. This first part is just walking through a pine plantation. Pretty sandy looking soil here. A little different than what we've been walking on previous segments. Looks like it starts to go downhill up here ahead. Because we got a next couple miles we'll be heading down towards the Mecan River tunnel channel and the Mecan River, and of course that's a lot lower than where we are right now, so we'll be losing altitude. Now we're starting to get some views. Shows we're up on a hill, that's for sure. That must be that valley must be the Mecan River tunnel channel that we're headed towards. A little more downhill now. Well, we're back into the deciduous forest. Sure is greening up in here. Oh, here's the dispersed camping area. Somebody in there, so I'm not going to bother them. Well, we're coming to an open field here. Wow, looks like quite a bit of walking. I can see posts pretty far away. I think maybe this is, we hike on this until we get down to Chicago Avenue, I think. There's a deer stand over there. Yeah, you can see a long ways here. Really rolling hills, huh? Pretty sandy soil. That means the glacier deposited this real fine stuff here as it melted. Kind of pretty here where the clouds block the sun in some places, and other places it's a bright spot kind of moving around. So we just came from way over there. You can see that deer stand they pointed out earlier right in that clearing. So we've come way across here, the open fields. But now we're heading into this row of pines here and heading across some more open area, I guess. Yep. Maybe a little lower kind of stuff in here. And look at the blossoms on this tree. Guessing it's another American plum, huh? See if they smell. Yep, they smell good. This looks like another one of those kind of rock piles that trail goes through. Yeah, this one's not as spectacular as the one at the end of the Bone Lake segment, but it's a lot of rocks to move off this field. Some of them look pretty heavy. I imagine at the time they were moved, it was back when they didn't have as good of equipment to do it with. Well, we're coming to Chicago Avenue here. Chicago Road. Not much traffic. And I think this is where the trail starts to head down into that Mecan River tunnel channel. Looks like it's a lot of downhill and well-watered area. So we'll see what we get. It's a beautiful view of the Mecan River headwaters and tunnel channel. Oh, that's cool. Imagine a glacier above and a big river raging underneath, digging out that valley. Cool. Well, this is beautiful in here. Nice footpath. There's the tunnel channel down there. Beautiful old white pines. That looks like we're coming to a pine plantation on the right. And there's that tunnel channel down there. And we're just walking along the edge of this, I don't know if this is the almond moraine or which moraine it is. I guess that's what it is. So the trail was going along the edge of a gully, and it brought us out to a road where the gully kind of ended or went under the road. And now we're back on the other side of the gully. I don't know if you can see over there, but the trail is over there too, and then we went up that way and came back this way. So we're on the other side of this gorge or gully leading into the tunnel channel. I think we stay up on the top of the ridge the whole time of the trail, but every once in a while we get a view of the tunnel channel. Well, now the trail dumped out into this nice open meadow. Somebody cut the grass here recently. That's nice. Probably for the last time this year. Pretty soon fall will be approaching. Look at this beautiful oak tree. Kind of like an umbrella over the trail. That's cool. Watch your head on this one. Okay, it looks like we're headed up to that sign up there. That must be a parking lot for trail. Yeah. Alright. Let's get to it. Well, the trail didn't seem to go towards that sign I saw. Kind of turned to the left and went back into the woods. And it looks like we crossed this road here, which is County Road GG. Okay, let's go. Back into the woods. I was like that. That was dry, I guess. Maybe in the spring it's got some flow in it, or just a drainage ditch of some sort. Alright, we're heading along a ridge here, and there's some bottomlands down there. I presume that's part of the whole drainage system around here. But nice path. This area here looks like there may have been a timber harvest in past years. They just left a few seed trees. It'll come back. Alright, private land. Trail has access on it. Oh, it's the Operating Engineers Training Center. This is where the guidebook says make sure you stay on the trail for your own safety, I guess. I guess we just follow along this fence line for a ways. You can kind of hear some equipment in the background. I suppose that's the operating engineers doing training back there. Well, I walked pretty much around this whole field. I started way over there in that corner. So from here we get a little better. From here we get a little better view of this deer stand. Pretty nice, huh? Don't even have to climb a ladder. It's got steps. Okay, done with the field and back into the woods. Public hunting and fishing grounds. I also read that the Mecan River has some of the best trout fishing in the whole state of Wisconsin. So I imagine it gets some fishermen around here from time to time, at least down by the water. Oh, this is pleasant in here. Looks like that tree didn't make it. Some gentle up and downs in this trail, but nothing really too difficult. It's a pleasant walk. Now look at there, somebody dressing up the trail with a turkey feather. I just crossed 9th Avenue, so I'm getting close to where we get back to 9th Avenue, and then there's a 0.4 road walk, and then a little bit more trail before the end of the segment. Well, looks like here's where we get an actual view of the Mecan River. Looks pretty clean, flowing nicely. Nice river. Just met some nice people along the trail. Marcia and Vince, they're just trying out the trail and seeing what it's like. They've hiked some other places, but given Ice Age Trail a try, so hope they like it. Oh, there's a creek or river down there. I don't know. Looks smaller than the Mecan River, but maybe it is. A nice pine forest over there. Alright, looks like I'm coming out to my road walk on 9th Avenue. 0.4 miles. Let's see how that goes. So that's the end of the road walk. There's Highway 21 there. And we're back into the woods for I think like 3/10 of a mile till the end of the segment. You walk right along the river here on this last little bit of the segment. Very nice, very pleasant. Flowing water like that. Starting to see a few leaves down on the ground. Rapids action going on there. Oh. Now there's a beefy bench with a nice view of the river. I guess maybe it's two benches or a bench and a table, or I don't know. Pretty good for giants, I guess. Look at the nice boardwalk they got across the, and bridge, I guess, across the river, or next to the, oh, I guess maybe it's over a tributary. Let's see. Hard to tell, maybe it's just a seasonal stream, but nice bridge work nonetheless. Thank you, trail crew.